Hello everyone, I'm Mochi from Buffet Lab. Today I'm heading to the dinner buffet at Hilton Tokyo Odaiba. I visit all you can eat at hotels more than 50 times a year. I share the latest information about hotel buffets in Tokyo, so please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to see my new videos. It's no charge. Today I'm visiting Odaiba for the first time in a while. When it comes to Odaiba, the first place that comes to mind is Hilton Tokyo Odaiba. Let's go inside right away. This time the buffet theme is Christmas and holiday buffet around the world. The decorations are super cute and it's really exciting. There's so much to choose from, but I'll start with the cheese. There are two types of cheese, blue cheese and red cheddar. I'll add lots of honey to the blue cheese. Next, I see roast duck. It looks like you're supposed to add the sauce to it. Oh, and here's jerk chicken. It smells so spicy. Then we have pasta salad. Let's also grab some carpaccio. By the way, here's what the drink corner looks like. Hot drinks like coffee and tea, water, detox water, iced tea, and iced coffee are all included in the buffet price. You can also order drinks separately or get the free flow plan, perfect for the holiday season. Now let's start the buffet with the cheese platter. The blue cheese has a strong, unique flavor. When I add honey, it tastes smooth and mild. Next is a red cheddar. It's not too salty, but the more you chew, the more umami flavor comes out. You can really enjoy the pure taste of the cheese. Here's the roast duck with orange sauce. Duck and orange sauce, so fancy. The juicy duck pairs perfectly with the fresh orange flavor. The sauce is light and brings out the rich taste of the meat. It's also beautifully presented. Now for the jerk chicken. This one's rare to see. The chicken is flavored with cardamom, and every bite has a unique and slightly spicy taste. It's super appetizing and I can't stop eating it. Next is the laksa pasta salad, another rare dish. You can enjoy the shrimp flavor and rich coconut aroma. The sauce is spicy and full of flavor with a nice Southeast Asian vibe. It's a little bold but really addictive. Finally, the grilled salmon belly carpaccio. This feels so luxurious. The fatty salmon belly is paired with crunchy vegetables. The sweet richness of the salmon and the crispy texture of the veggies go perfectly together. Now, let's take a little detour to desserts. This time, there are so many desserts to choose from, so I'll plan carefully to enjoy as many as I can. First up, the profiterole tower. It looks like a Christmas tree. Next is this Santa-shaped cake, and here's the classic shortcake. Profiteroles, I'll start my dessert journey with these. The tower shape makes it look festive. The outer choux pastry is crispy, while inside is creamy, smooth custard. The contrast in textures is amazing. The chocolate cream adds a slightly bitter flavor, balancing it perfectly. Next is a must-have dessert, shortcake. You can't skip this one, right? It looks simple, but the strawberries inside make it so tempting. The sponge cake is soft and moist, melting in your mouth. The sweet and tangy strawberries match perfectly with the sponge, making it so delicious. I could eat this forever. This one looks like Santa Claus. It's so cute that I almost don't want to eat it. The outside is coated with red jelly, and inside is smooth, creamy cheese mousse that melts in your mouth. In the center, there's a strawberry jelly with a hint of tartness, making it easy to enjoy. It's delicious and brings out the Christmas vibes. Now let's head to the ramen station. Here, they prepare it right in front of you. On top of the ramen, there's sea bream and shrimp, so fancy. Soy sauce ramen with sea bream and shrimp. The rich soy sauce soup perfectly coats the thin noodles. The soft sea bream and plump shrimp go so well with the ramen. It's the perfect dish to warm you up on a cold day. Back to the appetizer corner. Next, we have this cheese terrine. It looks so elegant. And here's the flan. This one is also fancy. Maybe a salad? And next is that crab lobster flan. This dish looks super luxurious. I love these kinds of appetizers at Hilton Tokyo Odaiba. The flan is rich and creamy with the deep flavor of lobster. It's topped with salmon roe. adding even more luxury. The rich taste spreads in your mouth, making it perfect for the Christmas season. Cheese terrine with dried fruits. This dish looks almost like a dessert. It's so pretty. The terrine is packed with raisins and orange peel. The sweet and tangy flavors match perfectly with the rich cheese. The berry sauce on top adds a fresh accent, leaving a clean aftertaste. Caprese. This one is also super stylish. The chewy cheese and refreshing tomato pair so well together. It's a classic combination that's always delicious. The sweetness of the tomato and the creaminess of the cheese melt in your mouth. Crab escabeche, another luxurious dish. I've had escabeche before, but having it with crab is so rare. The crab claw is fried and the sweet and tangy sauce perfectly matches the crispy vegetables. The crab itself is so sweet. It's absolutely delicious. Let's enjoy more appetizers. Is this a tart? And here's a bean salad. Another salad next. Looks like today is a great day to eat lots of vegetables. I'll add some cob dressing to this one. Next up, is this a pie? It seems to have seafood and bacon inside. I looked up tarte flambée, and it's a traditional dish from northeastern France. This buffet is great because you can try dishes from all over the world. It looks almost like a dessert. The crust is soft and chewy, topped with sweet cream cheese and lots of crunchy apples. The cheese has a hint of cinnamon, which might pair well with wine. Bean salad. Next is this healthy looking dish. It's packed with chickpeas, kidney beans, and more. There are also capers and olives which add a nice flavor. The tangy dressing makes it refreshing and easy to eat. Another salad, isn't it beautifully colorful? The vegetables are fresh, and the reddish ham must be the turkey. It goes so well with the creamy cob dressing. It's a delicious way to enjoy vegetables. Seafood pie. There's something special about pies, right? This pie is filled with lots of seafood. The rich sauce brings out the flavor of the seafood, making it a luxurious treat. Now, back to the dessert corner. Switching between sweet and savory dishes is something I mention often on this channel, but it's truly the best part of buffets. First, I'll try this yellow glass dessert. Next is a champagne jelly. Is this panna cotta? And finally, a fancy parfait-like dessert, champagne jelly. This is a dish perfect for the Christmas season. It has a jiggly texture with a hint of mint aroma. Fresh strawberries are at the bottom, making it not just pretty but also delicious. Cranachan is a traditional Scottish dessert, often eaten on special occasions. It's a layered dessert with crunchy cereal, creamy milk-flavored cream, and strawberry sauce. The mix of sweet and tangy flavors with different textures is so much fun to eat. Ginger jelly. A dessert perfect for the cold season. It has a fizzy texture, almost like soda, and a slight kick from the ginger flavor. The aftertaste is refreshing, making it a great addition to the buffet. Berry panna cotta. Next is panna cotta, a classic dessert. It has a creamy, smooth texture. There are plenty of berries, adding a luxurious feel. The balance of sweetness and tartness is just perfect. After refreshing my palate with a glass dessert, it's time to head to this corner. Yes, the live station. First up is roast beef, my absolute favorite. Next is a dish perfect for the season, roast chicken. By the way, this is only available during dinner time. I love the meat, of course, but the fluffy horseradish cream is the best. Roast beef. When it comes to Seascape Terrace dining, you have to try the roast beef. It's been a while since I had these thick cut slices. The beef is lean, tender, and juicy. The simple flavor of the red meat lets the rich umami shine with every bite. This is a kind of dish you can eat endlessly. Roast chicken, a Christmas essential. The chicken is tender and moist with crispy, flavorful skin. It's so juicy and satisfying. This is a perfect classic for the holiday season. Time for another visit to the buffet table. Look at this dish. It feels so Christmassy. Braised Wagyu wrapped in pastry. I can't wait to see what's under the pastry crust. Breaking open the warm pastry reveals soft, slow-cooked Wagyu beef. The rich sauce pairs perfectly with the tender meat. This is such a comforting dish. Now, let's head back to the dessert corner. First is this matcha cake with a cute snowflake design. Next is a dessert that looks like it has nuts in it. Is this chocolate gâteau? Then we have matcha brownies. And finally, I'll try some Stollen matcha opera cake. The snowflake decoration on the surface is adorable. This opera cake is filled with ganache that has a strong matcha aroma. You can taste its pleasant bitterness. The smooth buttercream adds a perfect balance, making it so indulgent. Stollen. When it comes to Christmas, you can't forget Stollen. This is my first Stollen of the year. It's packed with nuts, cinnamon, and sweet dried fruits. Just one bite is enough to get you into the holiday spirit. Since it's small, I might just grab another one. Matcha brownie next is a second matcha dessert following the opera cake. It has a dense and moist texture with a lovely hint of matcha bitterness. It's a bit heavier, but the deep matcha flavor makes it so enjoyable. I love to have this with some dark roast coffee. Chocolate cake, gâteau chocolat. Here's the next dessert. This chocolate cake is packed with walnuts. Its moist texture makes it easy to eat, and it's not overly heavy. The mild sweetness balances well with the rest of the buffet. Linzer torte. Next up is this torte. It has a rich cinnamon-flavored crust with a layer of jam in the middle. This one's definitely a favorite of mine. Back to the live kitchen. When I had the roast beef and roast chicken earlier, I noticed something else that caught my eye. Another type of roast beef. This one is available only on weekends and holidays. Japanese brisket roast with truffle honey. The portion is quite generous. The marbled beef is rich and sweet with umami that intensifies as you chew. The truffle honey sauce is aromatic and luxurious. Pairing it with creamy sauce or mustard gives a refreshing twist, making it even more enjoyable. Time for some warm dishes. First, let's grab this ham. Next is a fish dish, and I'm taking some shellfish as well. What's this? A gratin maybe? It looks absolutely delicious. And now for more meat. This bone-in dish looks so tempting. I'm making sure to add lots of sauce. Glazed ham. This dish also feels very Christmassy. Thickly sliced ham covered in a sweet glaze. It's juicy and satisfying. This would pair perfectly with rice or bread. Seafood fricassee. There's a lot of seafood in this buffet, which makes me happy. The fish is smothered in a creamy sauce. It has a rich, deep flavor unique to seafood, and it's absolutely delicious. Dauphinoise potatoes with beets and mascarpone cream. This one's a French dish. It's like a creamy potato gratin with a comforting, fluffy texture. I forgot to grab the beets, but the mascarpone cream is so smooth and flavorful. It has a rich, layered taste that's very satisfying. Fried chicken. You can't have Christmas without fried chicken. This dish is both sophisticated and nostalgic. The crispy coating and juicy, tender meat have a familiar, slightly indulgent flavor. Pork spare ribs with cranberry sauce. Spare ribs are perfect for this season, aren't they? The meat is so tender that the knife slides right through. The sweet and tangy cranberry sauce I generously poured over the ribs pairs beautifully with the soft meat. Next, it's time for more desserts. This time, I'm going for these mini tree-themed sweets. There are so many types of tree-shaped desserts to choose from, but I've decided to try them all. Mini tree strawberry. Let's start with the pink one. The fluffy sponge is paired with a sweet and tangy strawberry cream. The small size is just right too. Mini tree chocolate. This one is also fluffy. Inside there's a generous amount of chocolate cream. Hidden in the cream is rich dark chocolate, giving it a wonderfully bitter, mature flavor. mini tree matcha. This one feels the most tree-like, don't you think? Inside the fluffy sponge, there's matcha cream and even sesame cream. The matcha is fragrant and the sweetness is subtle, but the sesame adds a bold nuttiness. It's a delightful surprise to discover such a Japanese twist in a dessert that looks so festive. Mini tree plain. This one has custard-like cream inside the fluffy sponge. It's perfectly balanced, not overly rich, and the size is just right. Time for curry. Let's take a break from sweets and enjoy some curry. First, I grab some rice, then pour the curry sauce over it. I always love hotel curry. It's such a treat. Seascape curry. The curry has large chunks of meat throughout. The sauce has a spicy kick, and the perfectly cooked rice pairs so well with the light yet flavorful curry sauce. Let's move on to the warm dishes I haven't tried yet. I'll start with this pasta. Next, some fried food, and then one of my favorites, mac and cheese. Lastly, this looks like ham, joskinka. This is Sweden's traditional Christmas ham. Jul means Christmas and skinka means ham in Swedish. The meat is tender and moist, with a gentle pork flavor that unfolds with every bite. Beef and beet mac and cheese. This dish feels very American. By the way, I think I forgot to grab the beets. It seems like I've been forgetting things all day. Oops, the cheese on top is rich and creamy, while the macaroni is perfectly cooked. The beef adds a delicious depth of flavor. It's the kind of hearty, comforting dish you'd crave on a cold day. Fried trout salmon, another seafood dish. I really love seafood. The outside is crispy, while the inside remains soft and tender. The creamy, smooth sauce enhances the salmon's flavor beautifully. Everything comes together perfectly in this dish. Lamb bolognese cannelloni. This might be my first time trying cannelloni. The pasta is filled with rich lamb bolognese. The lamb's unique flavor really stands out, and the tomato-based sauce adds a deep, hearty richness. The lamb's bold taste might not be for everyone, but I personally enjoy it. It's delicious. Alright, it's the final stretch. I'm grabbing the desserts I haven't tried yet. Next, this mousse cake. It's sparkling. Isn't it just adorable? Here's another mousse dessert. So cute again. Bûche de Noël fraise vanille. Christmas wouldn't be complete without this classic. The woodcutter decoration is such a charming touch. Inside the berry mousse is a creamy, milky mousse. It has a gentle sweetness that feels so comforting. Delicious. Bûche de Noël marron cassis. Next, the chestnut and cassis version. The chestnut mousse has a soft, fragrant aroma, and the cassis sauce hidden inside creates a perfect balance. Tiramisu was also on the menu. This dessert is a must for me. The fine sponge soaked in coffee syrup is wonderfully balanced, and the cream is silky smooth, a classic flavor that never fails. Next up, some bûche desserts, quite rare for a buffet. I'll start with the strawberry flavor. The outer layer is crispy and fluffy, while the inside is filled with tangy, sweet strawberry cream. It's still winter, but the freshness makes me think of spring. Bûche plain. Now for the plain flavor. The same crispy, fluffy exterior, but this time filled with a milky cream. There are also crunchy nuts inside, which add a fun texture. Mini tart, tree-style Mont Blanc tart. This one is adorable too. Every dessert at this buffet is visually stunning. The tart base is chocolate flavored and super crisp. On top is a moist almond cream layer topped with rich chestnut cream. The deep chestnut flavor makes this a luxurious dessert. Mini tart, tree-style blueberry tart. Another tart with the same crisp base, but this one is filled with blueberry flavored cream. The balance of sweet and tangy berries is perfect, making it a refreshing dessert. Now onto something warm, clam chowder. This is exactly what I crave in chilly weather. The steaming soup is loaded with clams and potatoes. The creamy, rich texture makes it ideal for the season. Even though it's near the end of my meal, this comforting dish was so satisfying. Finally, I stopped by the live station again. I went for the soft serve ice cream and topped it with as much berry sauce as I wanted. The creamy soft serve paired with the tangy berry sauce is simply a divine combination. Its refreshing taste is the perfect way to end a meal. And with that, I've tried everything. My favorite dishes from this buffet are Mochiko's top pick. Roasted Japanese brisket with truffle honey. This was the absolute highlight of the buffet. Offered exclusively on weekends and holidays, the juicy brisket, rich with fat, bursts with flavor in every bite. The luxurious aroma of truffle made it even more special, perfect for the holiday season. Crab escabeche. Every appetizer was amazing, but this one stood out the most. The crab was sweet and juicy, perfectly complemented by the tangy sweet marinade. The crunchy texture of the vegetables added a wonderful contrast. Cheese mousse. Not only was this dessert shaped like Santa Claus, making it so festive, but it was also incredibly delicious. The silky smooth cheese mousse paired beautifully with the sweet and tangy strawberry jelly, creating a blissful combination. This dessert brought so much holiday cheer. This buffet captured the Christmas spirit perfectly, with stunning views and luxurious dishes that left me completely satisfied. The price was also very reasonable, making it a great choice for holiday outings. By the way, on Saturdays in December and on Christmas Eve, you can enjoy fireworks at 7 p.m. The hotel also features a grand Christmas tree, making it the perfect place to spend a magical and memorable holiday. Thank you for watching until the end. I share the latest information about hotel buffets in Tokyo, so please subscribe to my channel and turn on notification to see new videos. I post new buffet videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. See you at the next buffet.